welcome back to the channel. Today we are on our 6th installment of the Uncharted 4th Labyrinth video game book club installation, and I'm really impressed with this book, I have got to say. So we're now up to chapters 16 through 18. Let's get to it. So we last left off on a cliffhanger in our last chapter with the hooded ninjas dragging away Sully. Jada and Nate are freaking out, trying to get Sully. They finally make their way to the worship chamber. No time for banter. Their mood is dead serious. This chamber looked exactly like the one in Egypt. They find the mechanism for the secret passageway and stairs leading down. But before going down, Jada sees a drawing on the altar. This one has 4 labyrinths. They had found what they were looking for all along. One of the labyrinths was collapsed. 2 others remained. In one of these chambers, they realize that the 4th labyrinth is in China. They hear a noise. Damn it! It's Henriksen! He is tore up from the scuffle earlier. Olivia is still with him. They don't want to squad up with these 2, but they have no choice. They have got to work together and fight it out later. This is not the time. So on the walls, they see there are paintings depicting incredible violent acts on the people in the art. Flaying and torture, etc. General grossness. This was called Diyu. In Chinese mythology, tainted souls were taken to a subterranean hell, Diyu. This could be the 4th labyrinth. As they are discussing what this could all mean, there is a sudden rumbling, crack, and debris raining down on them. It cannot be the volcano, or they would have been dead already. It's the hooded men. They are using explosives to bring down the walls of the fortress down on them. They don't have much time to figure out a way to escape, and they've only got 1 shot. They are going to have to swim. Parts of the chambers had collapsed into the cavern. Below was the sea. They might be able to make it considering it's low tide. Olivia has been taking pictures this entire time, and hopefully her camera is waterproof. Drake is going to go it alone and see if it's possible, but he's got to be quick. Either way, they will die if they don't move. He takes the flashlight and off he goes. He struggles and swims and finally finds a way out. Now, time to go back and help the others. Chapter 18 starts off in a somber mood. Drake is dreaming of being at Sully's funeral. When he wakes, he remembers they are on a plane headed for China. Henriksen's expert Yablonsky went over all the intel they provided and was thrilled. Basically Daedalus was a hustler, convincing different countries to build these labyrinths to whatever god they wanted and convince them it would bring them immeasurable wealth and gold. He would take their money and run to the next one. What if this version of hell was real? Daedalus' nephew Talos finished the design on the 4th labyrinth and altered it, but Talos needed slaves and the people there believed in hell. What if Talos built hell and kidnapped people, drugged them and put them there and made them believe this was hell? When they were too old to be useful, drugged them and returned them to the surface. In China, Nanjing has a long history of stories of people vanishing. So they are off to Nanjing to follow the trail. Hopefully Sully wasn't one and still alive. They are violently interrupted as their plane takes a dive and shakes. What is going on? They run to the cockpit and see a pool of blood on the floor outside the door. Drake busts through and sees the pilot dead on the floor, throat cut, and the co-pilot holding the signature curved blade of the hooded men. The co-pilot is in some sort of trance and slits his own throat. The plane will be taking a nosedive if they don't think fast. Drake jumps into the pilot's seat, and Henriksen says, "Please tell me you know how to fly a plane." Drake replies, "Does sort of count?" Oh my god, typical Drake. Once again, we are left off in one hell of a cliffhanger. Really like how the story keeps moving at a perfect pace. Next week, we will be on the second to last part of this series, and I know it is going to be good. This book does a perfect job of leaving us on these cliffhangers every few chapters. I like the pacing of the story. I like the cliffhangers. I really like how the characters are portrayed, and it really gives you that sense of urgency that the characters feel while they are going through it, and they are going through it, y'all. So 2 more segments of this video game book club. And I just want to say thank you for any and all love and support you show in this series. I really appreciate it so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more.